Karl Rudolf Werner Braune, known as Werner Braune. A high-ranking Nazi SS officer and commander of Special Detachment 11B Einsatzgruppen unit. Braune was born on April 11, 1909 in Meerstedt, German Empire. He attended a German school known as a gymnasium, the most advanced and highest of the three types of German secondary schools, and graduated with a diploma in 1929. He graduated in civil law from the University of Vienna in 1933. On July 1, 1931, at the age of 22 and while still a student, Braune joined the Nazi Party. In November 1931, he became a member of the Nazi paramilitary organization known as the Sturmabteilung, DSA. At the same time, he began working for the Nazi security service known as the Sicherheitsdienst, SD. In 1936, Braune was also working for the Gestapo. The Gestapo was the official secret police of Nazi Germany and in German-occupied Europe. In 1938, he became acting Gestapo leader in Münster. In 1940, he became a Gestapo chief, first in Koblenz, then in the State Police Office in Wesermünde, and then in Halle in May 1941. On June 22, 1941, Nazi Germany launched a surprise attack on the Soviet Union, codenamed Operation Barbarossa, which led to the death of millions of Soviet prisoners of war and Soviet civilians. After the invasion, mobile killing units began the mass murder of Soviet Jews. The Einsatzgruppen were the paramilitary death squads of Nazi Germany that were responsible for mass shootings and mass murders. Almost all of the people they killed were civilians, beginning with the Polish intelligentsia and rapidly progressing to Soviet political commissars, Jews and Gypsies throughout Eastern Europe. They played a major role in the implementation of the final solution to the Jewish question in the territories conquered by Nazi Germany. From October 1941 to early September 1942, Braune was the commander of Special Detachment 11B, part of Einsatzgruppen D. Under his command, Special Detachment 11B carried out the Simferopol massacre in Crimea, where they murdered 14,300 Jews in 3 days, from December 11 to 13, 1941. In 1943, he was promoted to the rank of lieutenant colonel. From 1943 to 1944, he was head of the German Foreign Service Academy, until in 1945 he was sent to Norway as commander of the security police and the SD. After the end of the war, Braune was arrested and tried as a war criminal at the Einsatzgruppen Trial before the Nuremberg Military Tribunal, on charges of ordering and participating in the mass executions of Russian Jews and prisoners of war. His only defense was that he was acting under superior orders. This was rejected by the court. In October 1941, he was assigned to Einsatzkommando 11B. As chief of this unit, Braune knew of the Führer order and implemented them fully. His defense is the general one of superior orders, which avails Braune no more than it does anyone else who executes a criminal order with the zeal that Braune brought to the Führer order. Various reports have found Braune and his commando in the sordid business of illegal killings. The tribunal has already spoken about the Simferopol Christmas massacre. Braune was the leader in charge of this operation. He has admitted responsibility for this murder in unequivocal language. He was convicted of war crimes and sentenced to death by hanging. The US military refused clemency. Werner Braune was executed by hanging shortly after midnight on June 7, 1951, at Landsberg Prison, West Germany, aged 42. As he was escorted down the hallway to the gallows, he shouted, "Comrades, long live Germany!" Braune's younger brother, Fritz Braune, was the commander of Sonderkommando 4B. Fritz Braune was sentenced to 9 years in prison by the Düsseldorf Regional Court for his involvement in the murder of Soviet Jews and mentally ill Ukrainians. He survived and died on December 30, 1992. Our channel, ThePastQuest. We only post videos about history. Subscribe the channel and support us. Thank you for watching the video and for your support.